Hello, this is the Happy Families podcast. So glad that you're with us as we wrap up another week. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Happy Families. This is the end of November. When we hit the new week on Monday, 1st of December.
Woohoo!
Things are going so fast. Today on the podcast, it's I'll Do Better Tomorrow, which means we've got a little bit of housekeeping, some schoolies news. Also, what's going on with this social media minimum age legislation, the social media ban. There's been an update that we need to keep you abreast of. That's in the housekeeping. And do our children pay attention to anything we say? That's our I'll Do Better Tomorrow up next. Hello, welcome to the Happy Families podcast, where you get real parenting solutions every single day on Australia's most downloaded parenting podcast. We are Justin and Kylie Coulson. We're the parents of 6 children. I'm the author of like 9 or 10 or 11 books or something like that. Host of that TV show you might have seen, Parental Guidance on Channel 9, and this podcast. So, Kylie, as we always do on a Friday, a little bit of housekeeping, a bit of This Week in Parenting. The latest news about what's going on for parents. Not a whole lot, actually. School is wrapping up around the country in various states. Things are slowing down. Kids are going to school and watching TV, watching movies, or not going at all. Schoolies. If you read the most popular news websites in the country, Schoolies is making headlines on a daily basis, whether it's on the Gold Coast or whether it's in Bustleton in WA for Leavers Week, or whether it's happening in Victor Harbour in South Australia, or Byron Bay, or, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's happening everywhere, even Bali and Fiji. And basically, the news is as follows. Adolescents, school leavers are behaving badly. Any surprises? Do we need to talk about it anymore?
No.
I mean, they're kind of just, this is the same headline every single year. Being teenagers who are not supervised and have access to a whole lot of things that they normally wouldn't have access to at home. Hope if your kids are there that they're doing okay. Hope if your kids are not there because they're too young that you listened to our episode back on the 20th of November, last Thursday, when we discussed how not everyone goes to schoolies, and that's not a bad thing, and how you can talk to your kids about not going. Hey, also, one other item of housekeeping, and that is that the E-Safety Commissioner has updated the website again with the services that the social media minimum age legislation are going to be affecting from December 10. So we've only got like 12 days until this comes in. If you've got kids that are on social media, their days are numbered. Facebook, Instagram, Kik, Reddit, Snapchat, Threads, TikTok, Twitch, X, which was formerly Twitter, and YouTube are all the services that E-Safety considers will be age-restricted social media platforms. So if the kids are on there, their days are numbered.
Your housekeeping's boring.
My house. What do you want in housekeeping? What should I be talking about?
Well, I can't believe you haven't acknowledged that we went and saw Wicked Part 2.
Oh, it was a bit of a letdown. Didn't like it.
Bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Unbelievable.
You liked
I
it?
don't know why we wasted a ticket on you.
You enjoyed it?
Did you not see all of your girls in the row?
Oh, they were crying. They were bawling their eyes out. They were, yeah. I mean, I love the musical. We've been to see the musical, 3 times now? Something like that. And the movie was just, I felt like it was a letdown. Didn't enjoy it.
You're terrible.
I know. I'm so
I think
sorry.
they did such a good job. Better. I think Part 2 was way better than Part 1.
Not even close. It was nice to be with the family and to go to a movie. We discovered that there's a movie cinema, 20 minutes away from our home that is less than half the price of the standard movie theatre.
And it's gold class.
And we were able to rock up. The gold class tickets were $15, which is, that's winning when you pay $25 to go to the movies down the road.
Yeah, but how much was your large popcorn?
Oh,
that's a win.
Even that was only like $6 or $7, which I think it's still preposterous, but it's like
is.
18 when you go to the other. Like, it's bonkers. So we splashed out.
We don't do the movies very often at all,
No, because it costs a fortune. We got so many
not
kids.
as a whole family. But it was so delightful to spend that time with the kids.
All right, so is that your I'll Do Better Tomorrow? We took the kids to the movies?
You're so funny.
It's not, huh?
No, it's not. My I'll Do Better Tomorrow
Is coming up right after the break. Because, guess what? It's a short one today. We are Well, depending on when you listen to this on Friday morning, hopefully we're on an aeroplane by now, or we're about to be. My 50th birthday was last month. Last month? Yeah, no. Last month. Yeah, a month and a bit, like 5 or 6 weeks ago. And we're taking the whole family to New Zealand, and we're going to go for a 160-kilometre bike ride across 4 days and then spend a couple of days hanging out in Queenstown. Really excited about it.
I've been doing the countdown with our 2-year-old granddaughter, Indy.
Yeah.
Every day I talk to her and I'm like, 3 more sleeps and we're going on a big plane. And she said, with Pops? And I said, yes. And she said, and Auntie M? She's so excited.
Yeah.
She's never going to want to travel any other way.
So that's housekeeping. That's important housekeeping. I mean, it's a little bit of news about the Coulsons, but I'm 50, we've got a granddaughter, and we're taking the whole family over to New Zealand so that we can go for a big bike ride. It's going to be cold. It's probably going to rain, and we're just going to make memories. The memories, I've said to the kids.
It's going to be memorable.
It's going to be memorable. You'll decide why.
We've been begging them to get on a bike for about 6 months.
It's 40 Ks a day. 40 Ks a day. I mean, that's not very far. And it's not particularly hilly because it's a rail trail and trails don't go up hills and down hills, but it's 160 Ks over 4 days, 40 Ks a day. And we've said, day 1, you'll be fine. But day 2, if you don't get your butt used to a saddle, a bicycle saddle, you are going to feel it on day 2. And on day 3, you're going to cry. And guess how many bike rides they've been on? None. Zero.
Nada.
We've been giving them, we gave them 3 or 4 months notice. We've been reminding them every week, no bike rides. So we've just said, it's going to be memorable. You'll decide why, but we're going and we're going to have fun. You might not, but we're going to have fun every day. So that's the end of the housekeeping. After the break, we need to talk about our I'll Do Better Tomorrow because sometimes I just wonder if our kids hear a word we say. That's next. We're back. This is the Happy Families podcast. I'll Do Better Tomorrow. Friday edition. Kylie, you're going to tell this story because you probably ran this more than I did. But I don't know. I mean, did it work? Did it not work? Let's talk about what we're learning about family life as we continue to raise our children.
If you've been listening to us for a while now, you will have heard us talk about family meetings. We try to have them as regularly as possible. When we're spot on, it's a weekly event on a Sunday afternoon. We sit down and we spend maybe 15, 20 minutes max with them. We ask them 3 questions. What's going well? What's not? And what do we want to focus on? So we haven't done that for a little while. We now have 3 adult children in our house, and there is more movement in our home than we've ever experienced. 3 extra drivers. There's just a lot going on. So trying to organise and orchestrate a family meeting and one specific time frame is tricky, to say the least. Even this time, we were missing one child.
Yep.
She's like, I'm not going to be there. But we decided that we just needed to move forward and do it. I think one of the things that stands out to me is so often, and I feel it personally myself, is that we get towards the end of the year and we kind of drop our bundle.
Yeah, we're like,
we kind of drag ourselves to the finish line because we are done. We've got nothing left in the tank.
Yep.
But for me, I really want to cross that finish line feeling strong. And there are some things that have been happening in our family for a little while now that just needed a bit of a tweak. So we sat down. I asked them what was going well. Do you remember what the first thing was they said?
No, now that you've raised it, I can't remember. Didn't they say something like we're all getting along? Or
no, they talked about contribution and how they were doing a great job.
They talked about how much they were contributing. That's right. That was the first thing they said. Oh, my jaw nearly hit the floor. I was like, what, are we living in parallel universes? You think you're contributing? Like, seriously, was that the point? No, it was later on. I made this conversation because when we got to the what's not going well, I said contribution. And they looked at me like, have you eaten something bad? Like, what is going on here? And I said to them, the thing is, like, Mum's threshold, and I pointed at you, I said, your threshold, Mum's threshold for when something needs to be tidied is here. And I put my hand at a certain level. And before I could even say another word, they've all gone, yeah, where's your threshold? And they all put their hands on the floor like I'm the perfectionist, like I'm the one who can't stand a messy kitchen or something like that. And I said, okay,
I don't know where they would have.
Mine might be a little bit lower. And then I'm like, but yours. And then I stood up. I'm like, yours is right up here. And you guys are happy.
Ceiling.
Yeah, you guys are happy to contribute when you notice. But the thing is, you don't notice until about 4 days after we noticed. Contribution is about initiative and noticing. It's about seeing that there's something that needs to be done and just doing it without being asked. Oh my goodness! Like they're adults. They're adults, Kylie. Seriously.
And so over the past week, as I was planning that we would sit down and have this meeting, I was thinking about how things were not functioning very well at the moment, and that the brunt of the running of the house is falling on my shoulders.
They really, truly, honestly think that they're contributing.
They do.
Oh my goodness.
They do.
And
so I created, I thought, you know what? We actually have to go back to a roster.
Yeah.
We actually really
a chore
do.
chart.
We need to bring the chore chart back.
Yep.
So I created 4 workstations, essentially.
Yeah, so instead of saying this is your chore, you created this is a cluster of chores that all hang together.
Yep.
And then I jumped in, as I just have now over the top of you, and I said, you can do them for a week, you can do them for a month, or you can just say this is my permanent job. Because we're not going to swap daily, and I think weekly is not enough. I think you just stuck with this one thing for a month, and then we rotate around, and that way you get good at it as well. And they were like, ugh. Ugh.
So we have a laundry station, we have a bathroom station, we have a floors station, and we have a kitchen station. And we're only a few days in, but
yeah, and we're about to go away and lose all the momentum.
But while there was some general pushback in the beginning, once we talked it through, I think there was some buy-in. And the last few days, as we've prepared to head away, the girls have checked in and said, all right, does this need to be done today?
Yep. So the take-home message is you've just got to keep on doing the reminders, no matter how old they are and no matter how many times you've had the conversation. And with appropriate structure, you can actually get the kids to do their thing.
Yeah, I think it's so easy. And I fall into this trap all the time. I kind of just throw my hands up in the air and go, you know what? I've asked them so many times. There's no point. I just can't be bothered. I'll just do it myself. Yep. But then I run myself ragged and I don't show up as my best self and they don't get the best of me.
Yeah.
And I don't teach them anything either. So I think that the take home for me is don't give up. You've got to have the conversation.
You sounded so desperate there. Don't give up.
100 times.
You can get there.
You just can't give up. Don't do it.
Oh, it's a long game, this parenting game.
It's long.
One last highlight on this. As this wrapped up on whatever night it was, Sunday night, and I just emphasised again, guys, girls, initiative, contribution, eyes open, notice things that need doing. For some reason, I got out of bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock because I don't know, one of the kids was doing something and I wanted to find out what was going on and tell them to go to bed, turn off the lights. And the office, the studio that we're recording this podcast in is outside the house, right? It's separate. There's a separate entry to get into the office. And somehow, for some reason, somebody had left my office light on and the door wide open. And I was like, what's going on there? And then it occurred to me that one of our 20-something daughters had walked out of the house at about 9 p.m. to walk the dog and had walked back into the house at 9:30, and she'd walked past that open office door with the light beaming out and hadn't noticed, hadn't taken the initiative and hadn't made the contribution. And I said to her, how hard is this? Contribution. There's a light on, turn it off. There's a door open, close it. And she's like, I didn't notice. I don't notice these things. I'm like, oh my goodness, why are we saying this? What's the point? Anyway, we need to wrap it up there. We've got a plane to catch.
We do.
So we have put together a whole lot of great podcasts for the next few days or the next week while we're doing this bike ride. Oh, I can't wait to tell you the story about the bike ride. I hope it works. I hope it goes okay. To help you to experience the psychology of Christmas magic and all the good stuff.
Psychology, did you get that?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
That's all next week on the pod, and we'll be back with another I'll Do Better tomorrow to let you know how it's all gone. If we make it. Have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully this has helped your family to do better tomorrow. Do those meetings. They really do make a difference. What's working, what's not, what can we do to make things better this week? We hope that it does make your week better. The Happy Families podcast is produced by Justin Rulon from Bridge Media. We really appreciate Mim Hammonds for her research admin and a whole lot of other support. And if you'd like more info to make your family happier, you'll find it at happyfamilies.com.au.